and this is my 944. What I've done today, I installed the master cylinder. I got new brake pad wear sensors and new struts. As you can see, the hood is up without using this stick as a support. I also bled all the brakes, so now we have a full hydraulic system is working. Everything seems to be working well. There's no more air in the lines, all new fluid. Big goal is to switch out this slave cylinder. I got a new one. I'm gonna take out these bolts here, undo this line here. So doing the trick where you have a water bottle and you fill it up with brake fluid, have a hole popped in the top. That's what the drill's for. Got this hose. This hose is gonna go into the bottle, down to the bottom. This is gonna be filled with brake fluid. So when you go to pump the air out, the air will come into here, but when it pulls back, the brake fluid will just come back in there. So it's a way to bleed the brakes solo. So now I got the hole drilled, and inside right there, I put an itty bitty vent hole. So down in here, a little bleeder valve that I'll be putting this hose right on there, and then I have a bag of zip ties here that I'll just be extra securing onto it. I'll crack this open just ever so slightly, just enough so the fluid can start coming through, and then start pumping into this bottle here. If you follow my Instagram and watch the stories, you probably already saw, but while I was getting this all ready, my brake fluid reservoir was just dripping and draining. So when I changed out the slave cylinder, for some reason, I loosened the bleeder valve, and I don't know why I didn't tighten it back up. I don't know what I was thinking. But I was pouring in fluid, I'm just getting everything ready to get this going, and I come back and pretty much everything you see where the white rags are at, or the sorbent pads are, is how big of the mess was. I had the catch tray, but it was like a foot away from it, so yeah, all over the brand new concrete floor. Oh well, it'll clean, I'm not too worried, that just sucks. You can see how dirty this brake fluid is. It's actually supposed to be clear, but you see how rusty and mucky it is. This actually was a big change here. I'm gonna pump the brakes some more and you'll be able to see the color change. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Very little bubbles in it. It's looking a lot more clear. So I do a couple pumps on there. Then I come over to the brake reservoir and I fill it up, and I just keep repeating the process. Pump and dump, if you will. See, there's like gunk in here too. Well, I'm glad I'm doing a really good flush. There's just so much debris inside these brake lines. So I got the slave cylinder installed. I have the brakes bled. Everything's all plumbed. However, I'm not able to get the clutch pedal from popping back to be normal. So I did a little bit more research on it, found out that it's possibly it's the master cylinder for the clutch. Now, I looked at it in here, and this hose right here is going to the reservoir. And then down in here, that rusty thing that's there, that's the actual master. And then when I looked inside the vehicle and the firewall, there's brake fluid coming out. So I have a feeling that maybe the seals are broken or it's busted. but not to worry. I ordered a new one already and a couple other little accessories. You can see on my hood, I have to prop it open with this metal, or with this wooden dowel. These shocks are blown and I got brand new ones. Look at that. So this has been replaced, or something happened. There's no little clip here to hold it in. We're still gonna replace it. We just won't put the clip in, I guess. Seems like it's been holding just fine. There's a lot of tension in here, so it's probably not going anywhere. Here's hoping for the best.